Tish 21. What's going on, guys? So today we are going to go down to my boy Kevin's house, and we're essentially going to actually just work on the fuel system a little bit, because I'm going to be staging the pumps on the back, and we're going to be installing the new meth controller, the AEM meth controller here in place of this bullshit. So I'll clean that up a little bit. You guys are going to get to check out his RB swapped 260 Datsun that he's working on right now. Hoping you guys are going to get a little bit of an update on what's going on with his car. Hopefully the drive down is going to be nice. Maybe we run into somebody, you know, interesting, depending on which route I take. So here we go. Boys. What up, guys? So we're here at Kevin's place. So I got the G here, and there's a couple things we do need to work on. I'm just gonna show you guys what exactly we're looking at here. So finally I can show you guys this shit in the daytime. Usually it's always nighttime when I'm showing you guys the fuel system and all that, right? So basically what you have here is my twin pump surge tank, and over here we have the meth kit. Right now the thing is, I had an issue with my meth controller. So for the power tune, what we ended up doing was we wired in this little guy right here, which basically just makes the meth kit kick on after like 2 pounds of boost. So now we got the I got the AEM meth controller here, so I'm gonna open this guy up and we're gonna connect it so that way that'll actually control the boost. Now we even got, like, this is what I'm running for meth here, this shit right here, made in Canada, yo. And now these pumps are also set up to both kick on ignition. What we're gonna do is also stage them so that one pump is running all the time on ignition and one pump only comes on boost. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one of the relays and run the ground wire to the link ECU there to fix that. So let's go take a look at Kevin's. Oh yeah, by the way, I want to show you something else I got. Guys, if you're doing a build, look into picking this thing up here. It's an Element, I think it's called like Element 50 or something, fire extinguisher. It's literally a stick. You pop the cap open, you twist the bottom, you point it at the fire, and yo, this shit, like, there's no residue, and it puts out the fire and it lasts really long, and it's really good for like automotive because it's just a stick in the back. You don't have to have like a whole cylinder in the car. Anyway, so this guy owns a bunch of cars. How many cars, Kevin? 6 right now? 6 or 7 cars right now, and they're all basically project cars. So here's like one of his cars right here, R32 Skyline, and I got to drive this thing. It was a lot of fun. Right hand drive Skyline. It's right here. I like this. I can get used to this.
Yo, it's nice.
Daily.
Yeah.
But there's no signal here. I keep tripping.
Oh, go for it.
Oh, I need a little more room than that. Hold on. Oh, so bad? Oh man, I like this, bro. Gotta go in both ways almost. I like sliding. That's definitely something I enjoy.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's so fucking easy when it comes to these type of cars.
But the most important project right now is this guy here. Tell us about it, Kevin.
So this is my 1977 Datsun 280Z. It's, as you can see, got an RB26 swap.
There you go.
Fully forged internals, Garrett GTX 3582R. Got a little up pipe right now. Exhaust is coming soon.
Straight To the sky, eh?
Straight to the sky.
Hey,
Just to get it running, you know?
So you're not gonna run a hood exit then?
No. Not about that way. Full exhaust for me, you know, with maybe a cutout, like a valve. But, but yeah, for now, just to get it running.
So one of the coolest things, so you guys have seen Jazz's 240 on my channel, the blue one, right? That Datsun, so a very similar build, but that one has a bigger turbo, I think, on it, right? Even his old setup.
The old setup had a smaller turbo.
Oh, smaller turbo. Okay, so his new setup's gonna have a bigger turbo.
That's right. Yeah.
Now the biggest difference between his setup and this setup that I find is the tranny. He actually is gonna be running a CD009 tranny from the VQ. It actually used to belong to our buddy Daniel when he had it on his G35 Coupe rev up. So he blew 5th gear. Kevin actually fixed the shifter fork and put that tranny back together. So now he's gonna be, it's actually already bolted up here now. Yeah. So we're just waiting for our buddy Jazz to come by and bring some oil, and then you guys are gonna get to hear what this thing sounds like. He's starting it up. I know he's already started it up before, but it's gonna be the first time I'm hearing it in person, so I definitely can't wait to hear it. This thing's been like a ground up restoration. He's doing everything from inside out. Like he's even done like, what is it, suede or
flock? So
flock.
Fiber, yeah.
So basically like almost like a suede dash. He pretty much did everything, you know, from scratch. So the whole car has been coming together, and he even had it when it was NA running, both him and Jazz together. So now they're gonna get to be boosted together, ripping around very soon. So once that oil comes in, we'll get a startup, right?
That's it. Yeah.
All right. So we just started wiring up the controller wire. So there's all the wiring right there. We're only actually using like 5 of them. So we're gonna set that up in a second. So we're gonna start this up right now.
Ready? We're just gonna quickly loosen the cast so we can adjust it quickly if we need to for any reason. See what happens. I changed the fuel tables. We'll find out.
It's a tuner, yo.
It definitely is leaning out. How did that sound though?
It sounds fine. It sounds like an exhaust leak.
Yeah. Sounds like a W8 kind of. You sure it's the RB26?
I thought that was a fucking crack in the valve cover, in the cam cover.
Oh yeah. I'm just doing some basic tuning, just adding a bit more fuel. Super basic. Maybe because it's cold?
It is, right?
I don't know for sure, I can't tell.
Oh, you thought that was like some rod knock shit? I don't think so.
The motor sounds absolutely fine. Everything's running.
You're just hearing the cylinders fire.
I'm just nervous. Pull the ejector plugs one at a time.
I doubt you guys can hear shit, so there you go, it's running. So all the wiring is done. We just hit the test button on the AEM meth controller, and it is working. It is pouring meth into our little test Corona bottle there. So now Kevin's going to actually add an air line to hit 25 or 20 psi or so into the controller, and then we're gonna see if it pours in. Is she going?
Fucking
What's up?
Mr. White, yo.
Mastery, yo.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we're going.
We're going. It's trickling. Is that the right thing? It'll probably. Okay, that's good. It's probably just not hitting full PSI, right?
Yeah, so, yeah, no, not even close. So maybe
Okay.
5.
All right, so we're good.
Look, if I barely touch it, yeah, I can see the flow from here. Tiny bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. So we're gonna be connecting that line back to my meth nozzle right there. You can see that right there, basically with the push lock, and we basically have meth running. So in case you're wondering what's going on with the G, guys, we're just waiting for one more thing to be installed here, and we can go back for power tune number 2, and this time actually make 700 wheel without any more exhaust restriction or fuel starvation issues. And this thing here is a Venturi siphon jet pump, and what this does is it creates a vacuum using the return line. It flows through it and creates a vacuum on this port here, and that's basically going to create a pull of fuel from the driver's side of the fuel tank into the passenger side. So that's why all my fueling shit's out right now. And this line right here is the line that's coming from the driver's side of the fuel tank. So this is going to pump right into that little fitting. And yeah, we'll be back up hopefully before the end of the week next week. Good. We're power tool ready, bitches. Who's ready to see this thing make some jam? Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out my other videos of the G and AMG. I also drop videos of all kinds of other epic builds that you do not want to miss. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell with the notification so you know exactly when I drop a video. See you next time.